opening statement and open for questions.
I got nothing. No, I'm just kidding. You know, Rhode Island, anytime you schedule a home and home, like we do with Rhode Island, you hope to get a split. You hope to try and steal one on the road or protect home. We went 2-0, so I'm pretty happy tonight. We executed defensive assignment. Little point guard had 26 against number 23 Syracuse. And Syracuse played even a box and one on her. We did not. We played team defense, and we got a team win tonight, and I'm really fired up about it.
You've been preaching communication ever since practice tipped off, and you know, against Moorhead late in the game, people looking a little bit, not communicating as much, and tonight, fourth quarter, you're hearing that again, like what you did in the first quarter. How that, you know, pretty big for them to grow up that soon.
Yeah, we had Shayna on the floor, and Shayna has no idea what she's doing. She's just playing, you know, and we communicated well with a minute to go, as you pointed out. I was trying to get her on the weak side of the zone to figure out what's going on, but our older ones are doing a great job of communicating in their tone and how they're doing it, and our young ones are doing a good job of listening and then adjusting. And we did a really good job of executing the game plan coming out of halftime, which has been a problem in the past. And you know, James said on the radio out there, it wasn't pretty at times, but I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day of the week. And I love to learn lessons after games like this, you know, as opposed to being on the other side. But we don't know how good we can be, but we know we got a shot, and we know that we're fun to watch because of the style and because of I mean, there were people, as I was coming out the radio, there were people cheering for the girls. Applaud like we were in a real deal, like you do at an NBA game. And I get on there with James and I said it's funny because I've also been a part where the lights may be out. So you can just tell, man. You can just tell. And I'm happy to win the game, but I just like this crew. I like the way that they're trying to play and they're trying to execute the game plan and the way they take care of each other. Stuff I don't even have to worry about.
Second and third quarter, y'all struggled on the glass, but a couple plays that proved pivotal in the game came off second chance opportunities. Talika's three-point play and fouling out Wilson with about, I think, 2 and change to go. Just hustle plays. I mean, people reading the rim and getting after it. Is that where you see people, you know, not thinking about it, just going out and playing down the stretch?
Yeah, and locking in, and they're either not thinking about it and it's just a reaction, or when we're not, you know, I got Leah pretty good about keep playing hard, and T the same thing, Chelsea the same thing, and when those three are rolling and aggressive, we're pretty good. Kiana Evans does a great job on the glass. TP saved us on the glass in the first half on the defensive end, and yeah, so you can tell. I mean, it's glaring when you do and when you don't, and they don't understand that because I mean they just don't. But it's easy to see when you're over there on the sideline. So I was happy when we were aggressive on the glass.
A bit of a slow start offensively to the second quarter. How did the other aspects of the game really keep your team in the ball game instead of them going on a massive run to take the lead, perhaps?
Well, they cut the lead to 49-48. And I know you're talking about the second quarter, but I think that it all coincides. And they get fouled, and they're so frustrated on a foul that they get that their little point guard ends up getting a technical, which is their third foul. She fouled out. And we handled adversity pretty well. We extended the lead back, and we just kind of, there's different facets to the game. It's not just scoring the ball, it's guarding the ball. And I thought we did a pretty good job on both ends. They tried to play a half-court game. We still scored 72 points because we knocked down free throws and we were solid defensively, which leads to transition. And if you think about it, you know, Riri broke her nose the other day in practice, and I think it was Taylor's fault. It was TP's fault. TP's at a fault for a lot of stuff. But that's because she's crazy. But so Riri breaks her nose. They put her in a mask off the shelf because we don't have a custom mask. You ought to see the thing. It's the one she played in. I mean, she looks like Phantom of the Opera. And then her customized mask comes in today in time for the game, not even shoot around. And she's like, "Oh, I love this thing." Well, it won't stay on. So she goes back to Phantom of the Opera, and she can't see it. She can't see the ball. She's trying to find the ball late, isn't that right? Nobody knows that, but she couldn't find the ball late, so we're still running a break. Riri's out there in the blind. And so I think it's another testament to locking in and then that leading to transition plays, and we were still able to convert.
How hard is it to shoot with that bad boy on?
I mean,
I don't think she looks most of the time anyway when she shoots it. So.
it look good. I just started getting used to it. I didn't think about the max. I couldn't let it stop me. So I just played my regular game, and I wanted to win. I wanted to get this win. When I walked in the gym earlier, I felt their energy. They had a lot of energy, and then doing shoot around, they was talking and all that. It was a win I really wanted. So I wasn't gonna let that stop me.
Girls, how did practice flip the script a little bit Monday? It seemed, I came in and wasn't much smiling, wasn't much joking around. It was business getting after it, and it seemed like this week took a transition a little bit and amped up.
Yeah, we had to turn around and get ready for Rhode Island, and I mean we have to do it again this week for NJIT. So it was just a matter of everybody staying focused and make sure we know the game plan and execute. It's time to come out there.
You shot real well from the three-point line tonight. Was that something you wanted to focus on? Did you see how they were maybe giving you the three a little more, maybe playing off of you a bit? But you shot
It
really
was just
well.
seeing what the defense gave me. So I thought I was open, so I shot the ball. I try not to take bad shots because, me being the point guard, I want to give everybody else looks, but I just read how they was playing me, and I just scored, took whatever they gave me for real.
Force that team, I mean, it's a team that knows how to take care of the basketball and run through their sets. To force them into 21 turnovers, I mean, you got to be active defensively with the hands and communication.
And we didn't press. We just got back and got solid. We're so long, man. We're so long. And yeah, I mean, when we were locked in, we were locked in. And when we weren't, it was glaring again. And they know. They could tell. They're like, oh, yeah, my fault. But at least it's saying my fault and not pointing fingers. And then they try and get it fixed the next trip down the floor. But our focus, I don't know how many more questions you got. Our focus is unbelievable. And I hadn't said anything about this on purpose. But I'll tell you now, Leah lost her grandmother a week ago. She wasn't leaving the team. And her grandmother wouldn't have wanted her to. And so we'll take tomorrow off. She'll go home tonight. We'll take tomorrow off. She'll miss practice on Friday. Is that right, babe? Friday. And then our practice time on Saturday is going to float because I'm going to try and get her back so that she can get back in the groove. And if not, then fine, we'll play, and go ahead. But that's the commitment that you see to each other. Shoot. Who cares about the game? The game's pretty cool, but who cares? And that's what you see, that they're taking care of each other on the floor, and they're taking care of each other off.
They take care of more this year than you've experienced here before.
Oh, it's not even close. Is it, Ree? Ree's been here with me.
you?
She was here since I got here.
Mhm.
Is it the same or no?
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Even like when when it's getting like close, if we don't even know that the players is in the training room or not, you'll get little text messages like, where you at, or calls like, you in the building, just little things to help each other, and that's something I really didn't experience last year or the year before last. So I think it's a big growth for the team.
Is that a product of winning? It just increases your intensity and hunger to win?
I don't think so. I think it's a product of winning. I don't think it's a product of outscoring somebody like Rhode Island. I think it's flipping the culture, and I think it's a winning culture, no matter how many games we win.
It's a winning culture now.
Yes, sir. But no doubt. No doubt it becomes an expectation that we're supposed to go perform, and not a, it's a side venture.
The execution in the fourth quarter, even with the young ones, how much better was it than Moorhead? You didn't really, face that in the last game, but just, it looked like they knew what they needed to get done. It wasn't wide-eyed. It wasn't, scattered as anything.
And we adjusted some things, and they adjusted to that. And there was just some poise. You had a point guard that couldn't see out of her mask. You had freshmen on the floor. I was rotating. KB shoots a ball. She shoots a ball from the top of the key, banked it off the glass, and I didn't even say anything to her, just because it's just like, just let them play. They'll figure it out. And I wanted to get Leah calmed down and get her a blow for the long push. And there's some poise in our pace. So.
Game plan aside for what other teams might do, but what does tonight say about what you can do against other teams that are taller across the board?
Somebody asked me that before the game, I think, and I recruited Tana Driver. You think I'm worried about size? You know, I don't really, I think there's enough fight in this dog, you know, that who cares about that, you know? I mean, we'll lace them up every night and see what's what. We got no problem doing that, and that's from me all the way down. But when you recruit for whatever she is, we list her at 5'1". I don't give a rat's rear end about size. Rat's rear end, that's what I said. I know that's from Arkansas, but I said rat's rear end. Sorry about that. I think I got that from my mom.
Taylor, is it special? Your home?
Yes, it's very special. I mean, it's something that I expected, but I didn't expect it to be this good. It's awesome to play at home for my family every night.
Does that help you to sort of be an emotional leader for this team? Just because not only have you had experience, some of the people that are from here haven't had experience in college basketball. You are sort of the unique one that has experience and is local, and it's easier to sell out for your community when you're in front of, you know, people you know.
Yeah, when you play 6.5 hours away as a home game, when you're a freshman, away from your mom and dad that you've never been away from, and then you come home, yeah, it's a push.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so happy for her. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for her.
It's
Leah,
awesome.
for you down the stretch, you know, the depth that you all haven't had in past years, how has that helped you to sort of take over down the stretch? Because I look, you know, I mean, over the last 2:30, it was one of you three scoring down the stretch.
Well, I tried to be patient. I got my shot blocked a few times, but I just kept going in. I knew one of them was sooner or later, and I just had to just calm down and get back in the flow of it.
You know, it's not easy, because every ball's not going her direction. That takes some adjustment, isn't it, right, Leah? And we ain't even talked about that. I mean, it just takes some adjusting. And I try not to get on it because I don't want her to focus on it. But that shows maturity too. When it's not going your way every trip, I mean, that's pretty neat too. It's pretty neat.
Leah, do you feel more responsibility being one of the more experienced players on the team?
I definitely do. It's just a matter of making sure my teammates are making sure they know what defense we're in or what offense we're in, and I just got to be more of a leader and make sure everybody's on the same page.
Leah, a lot in the game, there were a few times where the refs weren't calling fouls. It looked like they were all over you. What did you do to try to keep yourself composed throughout that? Because there was a lot of plays out there, so it should have been called.
It was mostly Coach Daniel and the team just telling me to keep going. I'm going to get one sooner or later, so they just told me to keep going in there. And well, in practice, y'all don't know, Coach Daniel don't call fouls for me in practice. So
She's not gotten a foul call from me and she won't. And I told her, I mean, she wants to play at the next level. She's going to play at the next level. I don't know what level that is. That's on her, and I'll help her do whatever. But these three and Chelsea are the emotional leaders of our team. So I'm going to make it as hard on her every day as I possibly can, because that is either her rise or her fall. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So I mean, why would I do that? Why would I call a foul? There's no coddling. We don't coddle around here at WTP.
No.
I mean, I've been all over Riri for 3 years, and now I don't have to say anything. That's a crow. That's the winning culture that Doc was asking about. Good.